Shaquem Griffin there crushed it at the Combine. Great numbers at his pro day as well. So you guys, does his stock rise even more? What's the word out there?
What I love about Shaquem Griffin is he says, I'll play kicker for you, I'll play safety for you, I'll do defensive back drills, I'll smile, I'll do whatever you need to do, and I will knock it out of the park. And that's all he has done throughout this process. So at the very least, you know he's an incredible teammate. He's an incredible contributor, and you know he's the fastest guy at his position. So what does that mean? I think that might mean a third-round pick. It might mean a second-round pick. I don't see him going in the first round, but Tom's right. He wasn't invited to the Combine. There was talk of fifth, sixth round, maybe as like a waiver thing. I think this guy can go on day two, and I think the NFL's banking on that too. They're inviting him to the draft, so I think that means that they believe he won't be sitting in the green room for 5 days. He's going to be there in day two. I believe he can go that Friday night.
Yeah, historically, the draft is predicated on how much you think these guys can play immediately. So the first round, you're looking for guys that are going to play on offense or defense, maybe a little special teams. Second round, you're looking for guys that can have an impact on offense and defense, but you're going to play special teams. Third round, it's that middle round where these guys are going to contribute on every single aspect that they can. What I see in him is a late second round draft pick where he's going to be able to rush the passer, forget the hand. We'll stop talking about that. He can get after the passer. He can get tackles for loss. He can make any defense better on the defense side of the ball. But what you said was the most important thing. He said, I'm willing to play special teams. Think about him at that size, that speed, running down, covering kicks, covering punts. That's not just one of the guys we're throwing out there. That's a Pro Bowl caliber special teams player that can also rush the passer. I don't care what you say. That's a second round draft pick in my book.
It's contagious watching him, too, right? Like the energy and the positivity. We're just sitting here watching this clip. We've talked a lot about him. It's not waning at all. And I have to think, if you're on your draft board and there's him and there's another guy that you're looking at and you have them graded about the same, maybe you want to bring that into your locker room. Like maybe that's the thing that might be contagious in the locker room. I'll tell you right now, we've been really fortunate. We get a lot of jerseys around here that sometimes Peter brings us. I want a Griffin jersey. Of all the rookies coming out,
no matter the team.
I don't care what the team is. That's the team. Have him in a player I've wanted to see get drafted high in a long time, as much as Shaquem Griffin. Truly, I'm excited for this.
If he checks all of the boxes, and it is between two guys like that, it's like a superpower. Yeah. I look at him and I'm motivated myself. I'm saying he doesn't. I want to say he deals with adversity. Nate, he doesn't look at it like adversity. He's never seen it that way. It's never been a hurdle. He never looked at it as a disability. He somehow just said, no, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play football, make an impact, and be this amazing energy around everybody around him.
I've played with guys that were drafted in the second round, third round, fourth round, and said, I will not play special. They have looked me in my eyes and said, I will not play special teams. I'm thinking to myself, bro, you just got here. Do everything. I don't care if you're a first rounder. Do everything you can to stay in the league. They say the more you can do. This guy, who I believe is a second-round talent, is saying, I will do anything. If you need somebody to sweep the locker room afterwards, I will be custodian too. Awesome. That's the guy you want on your team. That's the guy you want to anchor your organization for a long time.
Yeah, it's not a story. It's like a mentality. It's the best mentality I've seen in a draft maybe ever. I don't know that I've seen a prospect with a better energy.
And the lack of the Combine invite does add to the story, right? Like you have your origin story where, okay, we know this guy's got this ability. He doesn't view it that way. But the NFL at some point, or the scouting combine at some point, did view it that way. Despite having all the Player of the Year awards in his conference, did not get invited to the Combine. You want a chip on your shoulder, there it is.